here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago.
Turning it on! Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So Oklahoma State's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Breaks into the open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. From From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Fighting off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Orr. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll try it over the left side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. third and very long. He'll pull it down and run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Kansas State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Using the quick game. Quick step and go. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They just keep firing. Gets it out fast. Breaks the tackle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly complete. Oh, he got loose. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
1st and goal, Oklahoma State.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Orr. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he could make something happen after the play and get 6.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Reddick. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Trying the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Gives it on the option. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his man. Made a defender miss. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time on target. Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Kansas State pushing the pace. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Wildcats! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 21 over Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's got his man. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Quick release on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're facing a third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. Doing some serious work on the ground, out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reddick. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Orr. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads quickly. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Wildcats in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their...
Makes the grab on the shot. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Brings into the open. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Orr. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Fires to the big fella. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Orr.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They go to the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Kansas State, 16.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Fires on the move. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught in the backfield. It's Reddick. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Oklahoma State, 41. Kansas State, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Gives it on the option. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Wildcats kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Setting up the screen. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. Trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting running that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
Wants to go up top on first down. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.